Alright guys, I got a new video for you guys today. I've been thinking about how I can mount this kayak holder for a while now. Ever since I put my awning on, it's been just sitting here collecting dust because the awning actually gets in the way of some of my crossbars that I have. So I just recently went to Legoland, sadly, and I noticed some of this hardware that they had to use to hold up some of their signs or something like that. And you know, my brain got to thinking while waiting in line that, hey, I can probably do the same thing and use it to mount my J brackets for my kayak. And actually, it even got me thinking even further that I can actually use it to mount my rooftop tent if I ever decide to buy one, or some solar panels. So I went and bought these SuperStruts. That's what they're called, you know, at Home Depot or Lowe's. This one I think is 1 5/8 by 13/16. It's the slightly, you know, shorter version. The other one's a little bit taller. It's more square. And I'm gonna cut it to size and fit it over there on top of my roof rack, across the top, and then that'll give this guy, you know, and that'll give this guy something to mount to like this, and I can start using my kayak again, which will be good. Obviously it'll interfere with my rifle case, so I don't imagine using my rifle case when I use my kayak, so I think that'll be fine. But I plan on running 2 of these across, maybe 3, kind of depends on how beefy it is. I'll probably go with 2 first. And then I bought, so this is where the idea came from. I bought these pipe clamps, and I didn't know these existed, but essentially they, see these 2 claws right here? They go inside of here like that, and actually let me take it out. So I took it out of the bag. So this is how it works. So these go in here like that, and then see this opening? This is where the tube goes, or the roof rack tube, which I've measured. It's 1.5 inches. So I bought 1.5 inch pipe clamp, and then when you tighten this nut and bolt down, it will kind of keep this thing locked onto the roof rack. And this is kind of where I got the idea from. It was actually from Legoland. I'll show you guys a picture I snapped, so you guys can kind of see what they used it for. But I think it'll work out pretty well, and this thing is pretty beefy, so is this clamp. I mean, everything about this is beefy. I think some people use this for running electrical wire and even solar panels even, and all kinds of stuff. And it feels very, very sturdy. I think it's like 10 gauge or 14 gauge or something like that. And it was pretty cheap. I think one of these 10-foot one was about $19. I bought 2 just in case I need it. I don't think I'll need 2, but we'll see. And then each of these pipe clamps, you only need 4 or 6 if you're running 3, but 4. They're only $3 each. So, you know, if you really went really cheap, which I think 2 is probably plenty, you're probably looking at about $32 total. And then obviously these J hooky things, if you have them, they're like 25 bucks or something like that. So I've got this relatively cheap Porter cable chop saw. I think it's like $80 or less. And it came with the wheel as well, so I'm gonna use that to cut the metal. And really I just need to do 2 cuts. Alright guys, so all we need to do is just take a measurement from one side of the rack to the other. You can see I have my box in here still, but I'm gonna take that out. And looks like from edge to edge it's about 40.5. So I'll probably just I actually want it to overhang a little bit, so I think what I'll do is I'll cut it to like 41, and yeah, cut it to 41. My main concern is those pipe clamps. I want to make sure that they have enough to grab on. So maybe I'll cut it to 42 Yeah, I'll cut it to 42. So let's get to cutting. Alright guys, when you're working with this, you gotta be kind of careful because these SuperStruts have burrs on them still. I mean, they're contractors use, so I already cut myself buying it. So just keep that in mind. So I'm gonna measure 42 inches. Use the back side. Actually, let me get this out of the way. Okay. So use the back side to measure it since it's flat. And it doesn't really need to be perfect, but if you can, you might as well make it perfect as much as you can. 42, 42. Alright guys, I got it all set up, clamped down. Had to clamp this side down because this thing is not bolted to anything. It kept leaning. So I'll go ahead and get this cut to 42 inches and we'll put it back on the vehicle. Alright guys, I got everything cut to length, 42 inches, and getting it ready to be installed. So one thing I noticed was that the pipe clamps that I got were the wrong size, and apparently this is a SuperStrut thing that you kind of have to be careful about. So earlier I said 1.5 inch pipe clamps. I was doing a little test fit earlier and I noticed it didn't fit right, and then I noticed this pipe outer diameter and noticed that, you know, you have to buy actually the smaller one to fit the 1.5 inch. So on the other one, I think it was like 1.7 inches and it had a range like 1.7 to 1.9 or something like that. So that would only work if you had 1.75 inch tubes. And on the roller rack, the outer diameter of that pipe is 1.5 inches. So this one should work. So I had to run back and kind of go grab the right part. So just keep that in mind. Well, the OCD side of me kicked in and I decided to paint the SuperStrut, and I just ended up using some bed liner and it came out pretty good. Let it dry overnight and painted the brackets as well. I didn't paint the hardware, but I think it's gonna look really good up there. So now we can go ahead and put it on the cargo rack. Alright guys, so I got both of the SuperStruts up here. Kind of laid them out where I want them. I'm not sure if this is going to be where it is permanently, but I'm going to try it here for now. Obviously I can move it anywhere if I want to. And I think I'm going to leave it wide so that I still have room to put stuff in the middle underneath if I need to. But we'll see how the kayak mount looks. I want to make sure that I kind of distribute the weight, but I'll go ahead and show you guys how to attach these things now, and just know that you can pretty much put them anywhere within reason. Alright, so the way this works is, so I've got it centered here, and I've already attached the other side, but I wanted to show you guys this side. Get yourself a pair of these, slide one of them like this, and then the other one, this one you can get from the inside. So you just twist it to get it in the channel and then twist it back, and then that'll kind of lock it in there. And then now you just slide the bolt through and the nut, and I'm going to be putting the bolt on the outside here so that it doesn't protrude too much. The bolt's kind of long, so let's see if I can do this with one hand. Nope. And then the thing is, once you tighten this bolt and nut down, it'll kind of pull down really hard, and you see these claws, they kind of pull down on the SuperStrut, and then you'll get your clamp. So let me go ahead and do that, since it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So now the other side, obviously the nut. And the nut actually is a square shape, and as you tighten it, it actually holds up. Maybe you can see it over there, but it will actually, you can't see it over there, but it will actually bind up against the clamp itself to kind of hold itself. So let me show you that. Okay. And you can use a flathead. I suggest you use a socket to kind of get this thing pretty tight. You don't want this thing falling off. Okay. Just make sure you center it. Looks good. And this one uses 3/8 inch socket. Just tighten it down. Alright. And you can see there it is super solid. So just do that for all 4 sides and that's it, really. Alright, got all the mounts in, you can see here. Super nice. This side as well. Can't really see it, but it's on there. You can see here, like, I try to shake it really hard, it doesn't go anywhere, which is what you want. It's quite sturdy in the middle as well, which is kind of nice. So you kind of have a couple options with this. What I'm going to be using it for is the J-hooks initially, but I think down the road, if I want to get a rooftop tent now, I can put it across these bars. Alright guys, here's the final look at everything mounted up. You can see a set of kayak mounts fit perfectly up here, and they're pretty tough, so I don't think this thing's going anywhere. And then also underneath we still have storage where we can put some more stuff, maybe some paddles or something. So that's what it looks like. Pretty simple and not very expensive at all. Maybe just a little bit of time. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more mods. Do a lot of these things on my free time, so yeah, you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll put all the parts that I used in the description if you guys are interested. Shouldn't be very many, and yeah, check you guys later.